It's 2005. You're sitting in front of the TV, maybe with a bowl of cereal or a plate of rice and beans, depending on where you're from. The lights of Camp Nou are glowing. The crowd is buzzing. And there he is, Ronaldinho Gaúcho, the magician and number 10. The headband, the smile, the swagger. Every time he touches the ball, the whole stadium holds its breath. He flips defenders inside out like it's a circus show, then curls one into the top corner, and the crowd explodes. It's 2005, and Ronaldinho isn't just your favorite player. He's the reason you fell in love with football. But how did we get here? How did this kid from Porto Alegre, who grew up juggling a battered ball on dusty streets, become the face of football? The man who made even rival fans stand up and applaud. Stay with me till the end to hear the one moment in 2005 that turned football fans worldwide into lifelong Ronaldinho believers. And it's not the Bernabéu. But before we dive in, do me a favor and smash that like button, subscribe if you love football storytelling, and turn on notifications so you never miss when we drop another player evolution story. Ronaldinho was born Ronaldo de Assis Moreira in Porto Alegre, Brazil in March 1980. His childhood was filled with simple joys, chasing balls through dirt tracks, playing barefoot when worn-out boots were all they could afford. His older brother, Roberto Assis, was already involved in football locally, and he became Ronaldinho's mentor, bringing structure into his raw talent. But tragedy struck early. When Ronaldinho was 8, his father died in a swimming pool accident. The loss shook the family deeply. Yet Ronaldinho often says that it was this heartbeat that ignited his passion, that made him want to carry joy wherever he played. At Grêmio's youth ranks, Ronaldinho impressed with his flair, elegant dribbles, close control, and ridiculous flicks. But coaches also noticed something more: his laughter, his love for the game. He wasn't serious in a rigid way, but he was obsessed with improving, always returning to the pitch even after bad days. He made his senior debut for Grêmio in 1998, still a teenager. Fans were stunned when in regional tournaments he'd dribble past defenders, attempt audacious flicks, then assist or score in ways nobody expected. There was a match versus Internacional where his performance was electric. The flicks, the balance, the vision. That was one of the first moments people said this kid could be world class. In January 2001, Ronaldinho moved to Paris Saint-Germain for about €5 million, his first move to Europe. At PSG, he found himself navigating a new culture, colder weather, more physical defenders. It wasn't always easy. He had nights in Paris where fans and media criticized him for weight, for partying, sometimes for trying tricks they said were unnecessary. Yet, even amidst criticism, his brilliance was undeniable. He scored goals, he made assists, he pulled defenders out of shape. He would do the elastico, flicks and back heels, create chances from nothing. All in a blue, red, and white kit. It was by no means perfect, but it was beautiful. And while his time in PSG didn't yield Champions League success, it did offer two things by 2002: exposure and maturity. He learned to move off the ball, to combine speed with control, and to manage expectation. And that foundation was critical. Then came 2002, the moment that shifted everything. Brazil's squad was stacked. Ronaldo, Rivaldo, Cafu, Roberto Carlos. Names people thought were already at the peak of football. And yet, Ronaldinho slipped into that squad as the joyful newcomer. That quarterfinal versus England is one you'll never forget. Over 40 yards, he lobbed David Seaman. Some still wonder whether it was meant as cross. Some think it was a shot. Doesn't matter. The goal sailed over the keeper's head, dipped, and dropped in. The crowd erupted. Cameras flashed. And from then, global fans started paying extra attention. Brazil went on to win the 2002 World Cup. Ronaldinho's contributions were more than goals. His movement, his passes, his ability to draw defenders out of position opened space for others. He became famous not only as a scorer or dribbler, but as a creator. Then, mid-2000s, he also starred in the 2005 FIFA Confederations Cup. In the final versus Argentina, Brazil won 4-1. Ronaldinho shined. His performance throughout the tournament earned him accolades and further solidified his status as one of the most entertaining players in the world. In 2003, Ronaldinho joined FC Barcelona. The club was in a slump. No major trophies for 4 years. Morale low. Fans frustrated. Ronaldinho arrived and everything changed. The sparkle returned. The passes, the dribbles, the smile. Barcelona's 2004 through 2005 La Liga title was his first with them. He scored 9 league goals that season, but his impact was much more than numbers. The way he unlocked defenses, dragged opponents, created chances. He became the heartbeat of Barcelona's attack, often starting moves that ended in goals by Eto'o or assists by Deco. But nobody saw quite what was coming in 2005 through 2006. That season would be the high watermark. As the competitions piled up, Ronaldinho seemed to get better, not tired. In La Liga, he scored crucial goals. In European games, even more. In the Champions League, Barcelona reached the final, and although he didn't score in the final versus Arsenal, he created space, unsettled defenses, and inspired confidence throughout the squad. Barcelona won the 2005 through 2006 UEFA Champions League, their first in 14 years. Rights restored, pride regained. Ronaldinho was at the center. The joy shown in those celebrations wasn't just for the trophy. It was for the revival of an identity. In 2005, Ronaldinho swept major individual awards. He claimed the Ballon d'Or, won FIFA World Player of the Year for the second consecutive time, and was voted UEFA Club Footballer of the Year for the 2005 through 2006 campaign. Those are not small honors. They mark him not just as popular, but as officially the best. That match at the Bernabéu on 19th of September 2005 remains a defining moment. Scoring twice, being applauded by enemies, something only true legends ever achieve. Alone, that moment would be enough to enshrine him in the minds of fans worldwide. He also led Barcelona in league and European matches with creativity, assists, key dribbles, free kick moments. His influence stretched beyond the stats. Defenders marked him tightly, but he still made room for others. He lifted teammates. Eto'o often said Ronaldinho's presence alone gave him space. Deco admitted he played more freely when Ronaldinho had the ball. Now, I want you to pause and think. Which other player around that time was doing what Ronaldinho was doing? Henry was excellent at Arsenal. Messi still emerging. Zidane majestic. But Ronaldinho had flair, plus joy, plus team success all at once. Here's a controversial question. Was Ronaldinho's 2005 through 2006 peak greater than Thierry Henry's 2003 through 04 invincible season? Or Cristiano Ronaldo's breakout for Man United in 2007 through 2008? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I really want to hear your best comparison. Of course, 2006 onward brought challenges, injuries, form fluctuations, and off-field distractions crept in. In 2008, Ronaldinho joined AC Milan, where his magic still flickered. Great goals, creative assists, but consistency was harder to find. Yet, what matters most isn't how clean his decline was, but how high his rise went. Because the standard Ronaldinho set, that football can be beautiful, unpredictable, and joyous, inspired Neymar, inspired Messi, and inspired a generation to believe football should be fun. Even now, youth academies, street players, highlight reels, Ronaldinho is the benchmark. People don't just mimic his stepovers or elasticos. They try to mimic his smile, his joy. If you think about the pure combination of style, impact, trophies, global recognition, 2005 stands out. It wasn't just winning titles, it was transforming expectations of what a superstar could be. Other players have had peaks, but few have blended joy and dominance so seamlessly. Ronaldinho in 2005 danced with defenders in La Liga, dazzled in Europe, won individual awards, and made Brazil fans beam. So here's the final question. What makes a footballer great? Is it dominance, goals, or trophies? Or is it magic? Because for many, Ronaldinho in 2005 had everything. If you enjoyed this storytelling journey, smash that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss our next deep dive. And tell me in the comments, which single Ronaldinho moment from 2005 through 2006 represents his magical best? The Seaman lob, the Bernabéu ovation, or some hidden gem you remember? Thanks for watching, and as Ronaldinho would say, keep smiling, keep dancing, and keep believing football is art. This is Ronaldinho Gaúcho, the magician who made football smile again. It's 2005, and Ronaldinho is your favorite player.